Hey, welcome back, beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me here, everyone. Let's get straight to your messages and see what the universe would like you to know at this current time. Sagittarius, please and thank you. Sagittarius, hummingbird spirit, be here now. Bring your ideas to life. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Turn knowledge into wisdom with wolf, dog, electric eel, and hummingbird. Be in the now. Bring your ideas to life. Be loyal to what you love. Okay, period. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Saggy's messages. Sixth chakra, the energy of the third eye, supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. Sensitivity, the frequency of sensitivity helps us to open to the world subtly and detail while anchoring into a structural foundation, supporting us to become more fully multi-dimensional. So we all have these gifts. We all have these, what do you want to call, six senses. Fifth chakra, the energy of the throat chakra, supports the ability to communicate clearly and honestly. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. Be loyal to what you love and those you love. And is about truth, our own truths, our own authenticities. Our truth, my truth, might be different than your truth. Your truth might be different than someone else's truth. But whatever your truth is, be loyal to that which you believe. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. That's what we've been talking about the last several days. The illusions of whatever else is out there. It's important for you to stand in your truth, in what you believe is real, what you believe, and be loyal to that. You know, there is no judgment in that. I'm going to say, I cannot judge you for your belief. I cannot judge any of you for what you believe. You cannot judge anyone else for what they believe. It is about you being loyal to your own truth. You being dedicated and loyal to what you believe and being authentic and truthful in that. So when you speak the truth, you surrender the illusion. Your truth is your truth, and nobody can change that. This takes spiritual strength to do this. It really does. It takes spiritual strength. Whatever you want to, it's your own vessel. Your own vessel. You have the strength, the intelligence, turning knowledge into wisdom. This is becoming like wise, authentic, honest, truthful people. And it's like when you're in your true self, your authenticity, that's like a cutting sword. That is like you having the courage to surrender the illusion. Like, I'm going to do what is good for me. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to stand in my integrity. I am going to be authentic and honest, whether anybody likes that or whether anybody doesn't like that. As long as I am being honest, as long as I am being kind here, as long as I am being loyal, then my truth stands for itself. Stand your ground. This is about, see, this is that mental conflict. Oh my God. That is that scarcity mindset. This is mental conflict. This is like you've had to stand for your truth. You've had to stand for what you believe is true. You've had to stand for what you believe. And this could be bringing you in a material harvest. So if you believe it to be true, it can be true. If you believe you can create a material harvest, then so be it. That's your truth. Doing what you love. Saying, you're being kind here. You're not hurting, other people by your truth. It's just you're standing in your own truth. You're on a new beginning. And this is the light. This is the truth. This is you connecting with your, whatever you want to call it, your higher self, a higher state of consciousness, a higher vibration, and cutting out what no longer serves you. You having the confidence to stand in your own truth. There is no need to suffer in silence. There is no need. I don't know what... this is abundance. This is fertility. This is giving birth to a new beginning. Being tuned into Source, the crown chakra. Being in alignment with your truth. So, it's almost like you would have to give too much up, Sagittarius. You would have to give up your integrity. You would have to give up your truth, what you believe. You would have to sacrifice too much of yourself. You had to stand your ground. This is awareness. Turning that knowledge into wisdom. That's where the real love begins. When we form a love relationship with our own self, what we want, what our belief systems, what we are here to achieve, what we want to achieve upon this earth. When we come here, it's like we have a contract. We have a contract with ourselves. We tell ourselves what we want to accomplish in this lifetime. And you would have to sacrifice the things you believe in to accommodate someone else. And that's not what we signed up to do. Because in the end, I believe, and I'm just speaking for me, not for you. We sign up to accomplish certain things in our lifetime when we come here. And it's like we would have to sacrifice, make too many sacrifices, give up what we came here to do in order to please someone else. And that is not being honest with ourselves. That's not being authentic. It's like, be loyal to what you love. So I think the real relationship begins when we learn to love our own truths, our own selves, our own authentic selves. And that's a love relationship with yourself and with your creator. It's serendipity, deja vu. I don't want to repeat this again. I want to get it right in this lifetime. I don't want to have to come back and do it all over again. At least for me, I don't want to. So you may have lost the battle to unseen factors. What you may not see is this player-like energy wants to give up their player ways. So maybe you did accomplish your mission after all. It just, you may not see it. You may not see it in this lifetime. So in essence, you have completed your mission by speaking your truth, by teaching, others, I'm going to stand up for myself and I am not going to settle for anything less than honesty, kindness, and loyalty. If that is your truth, you may indeed have accomplished your mission. We're sent here for many things. It's like we have many Earth School. We have many things to learn while we're here and accomplish while we're here. Our souls long for that completion. That, this is releasing past life karma, meeting up with people in this earth to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth. Maybe you didn't in a last life, Sag, and you're on this life to do exactly that. It says, the witch, they see how powerful and magical you are, and sometimes they wonder if you have them under a spell. Because quite honestly, you were the first person that this player wanted to give their player ways up for. This is about discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down and left them feeling powerless and trapped. Somebody is stepping up their game, but they feel the coldness of you. But this person would like to resurrect something. So maybe it is past life karma. Coming back to settle whatever disagreements that you may or may not have had with people. So it is about standing in your truth. I think that you have sacrificed in a prior life. I think you may have sacrificed in this life for standing up for yourself, for speaking your truth and your belief systems. I really do, Sag. I think that I do. Someone sees you as marriage material. This is unspoken love. See, they could have broke your spirit, or you might have been feeling like, because you were honest and you made a lot of sacrifices to love. You did. But that's you being authentic. And there is no crime in that. And there is no judgment in that. How can someone judge someone for being authentic and speaking their truth and standing up for themselves? And if someone does, there's really nothing you can do about it. Contracts. Justice. Look. Someone sees you as marriage material. But there is something going on here. This player may have thought that the single life was going to be better or something like that. I don't know. There's unseen factors here. There is some selfishness here, or that there is some kind of self-indulgent thing. But this person saw you as marriage material. Someone is carrying a heavy burden on their back. Now, it could be past life karma. It could be maybe unforeseen factors. Maybe someone was bored and discontent. This is integrity. This is respect. I think that, geez, unseen factors. An ending. This is a bunch of anger. Oh my goodness. What? So somebody's angry that you broke up with them, or you spoke your truth, or you decided to move on. Whoa. The witch. Sorry, that's what they think of you. They see how powerful and magical you are, and sometimes they wonder if you have them under some sort of spell. Because this person really did not want to give up their player ways. They saw you as marriage material, and they really did not want to give up their player ways. But for you, they wanted to give up their player ways. But you've had to stand up for yourself. So they feel this strong pull toward you, and they were afraid at the same time. They were afraid that what? Look. Look, they're afraid of you, Sagittarius. Thinking that you have them under some sort of spell. I'm for real. I want to resurrect this with you. This person wants to be genuine. They want to be genuine. But they're afraid at the same time. They feel like they're jealous of anyone else giving you an offer. They don't want anyone giving you an offer. You're powerful, you're magical. Look at the Empress with the High Priestess and the Temperance. This person don't want to be a player no more. Somebody does not want to be a player anymore. Like they see you as marriage material. And this is a person who may not have given up their player ways for anyone. They wanted to be a player, and now it's like they don't want to be a player no more because they see you as marriage material. They don't want to hurt. But you had to speak your truth. You had to speak your authentic self. You were not going to put up with a player. You are loyal. You are dedicated to those you love. This hurt you. You did not want to be unkind to anyone. You did not want to hurt anyone, including yourself. It's like there was unseen forces. And this is someone was judging. Someone was judging you. Or you were judging this person. I don't know. Someone was interfering. Unseen forces were interfering. And they regret it. This is the past. contracts. Jesus, they want to resurrect something here. What? Unseen forces. Sagittarius, someone loves you. This is repeating cycles. This is like, what have you done? Truth. This is honesty. Communication. What? Like this player is saying, the player lifestyle that once defined everything they did has stopped looking enticing. They're missing you. Change. You've made this person want to change, become a better person. It's like they want to reconcile here, Sagittarius. This person is still holding on to your energy. But they did allow a third party to interfere in the connection. They did. This person wants to return to your life, Sag. Let go of illusions and control and yield to the flow of love and life. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of the illusionary control. Huh. This person had some illusion that they could control it's an illusionary control. They figured that they could I don't know. It's like somebody could have been believing that they could control your destiny or karma or change your mind. Thought that they had control. Thought that they could. It is. Says they are leaving all that is familiar to them or a long-term relationship to start a brand new life with you. Dark night of the soul. They're experiencing a massive upheaval to help them align with new levels of love with themselves and the connection. Hopeful, wishful. Wanting to resurrect this relationship with you. It depends on what your contract is about. I don't know, maybe the contract was, I don't know, Sag. It's like for all of you, it'll be different. Maybe the contract was that you learn to stand up for yourself, that you Learn to live with your own truth and with your own authenticity, your belief systems of that. Sag wants loyalty. Sag wants. You've had to stand up for yourself. This person could have been under the belief system that you were a witch, that you had been doing spell work, or that somehow you had them under a spell. When in actual fact, I think they didn't want to surrender the control that it would have to be to stand in their truth, their authenticity. I think they didn't want to give that control up. They saw you as marriage material, but they had some mindset that they would somehow lose control. Or that whatever your purpose is here, Sagittarius, it was for you to stand up for yourself and for you to speak your authentic truth and not to settle for less. It's like you may have had like a series of relationships where you let other people decide your destiny, you may have allowed other people to take control of your truth and who you are. I think someone figured that if they married you, that somehow they could control you. Or that yeah, it's like they took advantage. It's of the contract. They severed the contract. They broke the contract. Yet you were the very thing, the very lesson that they needed to learn. And I think they're being haunted about how this ended. Like you're coming off as your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but feel you must push you away to protect you from themselves. and you broke free. They pushed you away to protect you from themselves. You scared this person. You did. You did. You scared this person, Sag. Not by anything you did or didn't do. It was by your... Like, they thought of you as, like, magical, powerful. I think you intimidated this person. You weren't trying to intimidate them, just your energy. You know, they always say it's just you could have a very high vibrational energy, and it intimidated them. Yeah, they were mentally conflicted. They didn't understand this power of yours. They didn't. You know, this is not the first time I've heard this, Sagittarius. It's like I've heard a lot of people say the same quote about Sagittarians, not just like here on this platform or anything, but like way, way back. I remember my dad saying that about my mom, who was a Sag. Very powerful. Like, and my mom was. Like, my mom could astro travel, and my mom was a visionary, and she could see stuff years before it happened. And but it didn't scare my dad. You know, it scared this person. It's spiritual strength. You being truly authentic and you being truly like you were the marriage material, the thing that this person always, they knew your worth, they knew your value. It scared them. And maybe they felt unworthy of being with someone like you. Like they probably never met anybody that loving or that honest. Everybody, you know, may have fooled this person, or they could be a player with other people, but not you. Not you. You're very strong spiritually. And I think that's what scared them. They were thinking like you had them under a spell. They thought you did some spell work on them or something. Nope. It's just you're loyal. You're electric. You're sweet. You're like the hummingbird is sweet and kind and joyful, and they might have looked at themselves as like a devil. Like you were loyal, you were dedicated, truthful, knowledgeable, wise, electric. It was like, this is the type of energy that when you walk into the room, No matter what you look like, no matter who you are, you're electric. You're lively. You bring things to life, and your enthusiasm, your belief system, everything about you. This person, they wanted to give up their player ways for you. At least now they do. But there were unseen forces. And I'm not sure what those unseen forces were. It could have been anything, to be real with you. Their own fears, their own doubts, their own insecurities. But they did break the contract. Like, you're magical, Sag. Magic works through you, whether you know it or not. Like, this person could be haunted, thinking you did spell work. I don't know. But it's their own thoughts that are doing this to them. It's their own inner conflict. It's their own inner war. Not you. I was never about you, Sag. Like, in the aspect of no. You're just being Sag. You're being truthful, authentic, just. And they betrayed you. They were a player. This person's taken a long time, Sag. A long time. It's like you trying to make somebody an honest person here. This person could have been emotionally immature. Huh. Either way, you're making an honest person out of somebody. I don't know if they're ever in this lifetime gonna do it. It's gonna take them a long time. But someone wants to be an honest person with you. And they want to resurrect this. And it may be too late because freedom is yours. And you have the freedom to choose. Take care.